Hello and welcome to Throwdown Thursdays. My name is David and today I'm joined by my good friend and fellow teammate Ashley.
Hello.
And today we are playing Chocobo's Dungeon and Monsters. This is the expansion to Chocobo's Crystal Hunt, which I'll leave in the description, and if you want to click the card in the top right hand corner, you can watch us play that. The gameplay is exactly the same, except from we play with no monsters, and we have a brand new set of cards which consists of 4 monsters, 1 Behemoth, and a Moogle. On your turn, instead of picking a card from somebody else's hand, you can pick from the dungeon, and if it's a monster you have to discard the corresponding crystal from your hand, and then you get to keep that monster from the dungeon. Once you acquire 5 monsters from the dungeon, then you win the game. So Natalie's going to go first because she's the fire wielder. So actually we're going to keep an eye on just your cards at the moment. So in comparison to the first game, how obviously it changes because you can steal from each other's hands, but what the main objective obviously is to go through the dungeon. Yeah, that's obviously what helps you win. So what do you feel it changes your approach to the game when you first play?
I think early game you kind of want to play how you normally play Crystal Hunt because you might only have 1, possibly 2 crystals in your hand to start off with, and as you could see from what Natalie done on her first turn when she went into a dungeon on her first turn knowing that she's only got the red crystal in her hand, possibly a different coloured crystal as well, but it's so risky trying to go into a dungeon with just 1 crystal in hand. You want to kind of go for a few people first, see if you can get a couple more crystals, and then go into the dungeons. Yeah,
because obviously it's still at the beginning of your round, you draw for your turn, don't you? So you can draw into more crystals. So maybe wait to your second or even third turn, depending on how many crystals you have.
Yeah.
So a little bit earlier, you revealed the Behemoth. What happens then is it ends your turn, and you have to then discard a Chocobo card. If you don't have one, then you have to reveal your hand. There was a little bit of a misplay because you continued your turn afterwards, but that's obviously my fault because I didn't explain the rules right, which is just standard for me, really, isn't it?
Yep.
So at the moment, you've got 2 dungeon cards at the moment. You've got the Moogle, which is a free item, so you don't have to discard anything, which is very nice. And there's 4 of each, and obviously it's very, very random. Let's see, at the moment you've got 2 Earth Crystals. Obviously there's no guide as to which one you pick. It's just a random dungeon.
Yeah, of course.
It's all split into 4, so you don't really have anything that guides you towards it. You just hope that it gets it.
Yeah.
And like I said, when you got more crystals in hand, you can keep going. You're just really unlucky there that you got the Tomberry. But because you played the Baby Chocobo, you can go again and pick another one. But now you got another Earth Crystal there, but now you're revealing more cards for other people to take, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right, and that is a bit of a worry sometimes, because, you know, probably have people got them crystals and it's really easy for them to just pick it up.
Yeah, exactly. You revealed the Tomberry on your earlier turn. That allowed me to go again. I was unfortunate just now to get the Behemoth, so I had to discard a Chocobo, which is annoying because it sets me back a turn, because now I can't continue going on. So now we've got no cards at the moment. What are you missing? You've only got 1 more to go for, so you kind of want to hope to get a skinny Chocobo so you can just keep going, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's the main thing. And Natalie's going to go ahead and take from me. How often do you feel you take from other people?
I feel like it's a lot less in this version.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Because, like there, I just drew a crystal, so I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's very different mechanics. It's actually quite nice playing it this way, like in between playing it the original way.
Yeah, I quite like it this way. Alright, so that was pretty much it for game 1. So we're going to play game 2, and that will have the live audio. So we'll be coming back in a bit.
Enjoy.
Because red always goes first, because fire is always open.
Cool. I'll search one of your hand. Yeah, I'll go for you.
What'd you do? Skinny?
Faye McFaye.
Faye McFagson. I'll go from you.
Such a dungeon. This one. Ta-da!
That was quick. Just 1 move up.
Can you do the Kupo noise when it comes up in the game?
I'll try and find Medi for it.
Skinny.
Oh, we're going to do
I'm going to keep going for this left one.
I've got 3.
Ooh.
This one?
Yeah.
Go. Lucky.
Earth.
No, that's wind.
You're kidding me.
No, wind is you.
Oh, it's green though.
And
yeah, no, this has got wind.
No,
that's really weird.
We'll go for
this one.
Yeah.
Behemoth.
Honestly, what an actual joke. Because now you're going to see my hands. I haven't got a Chocobo to discard.
Oh!
What a joke. Honestly. The only one I turn over has to be yellow, doesn't it? Ridiculous. Actually ridiculous.
Alright, so let's discard this.
Yeah. I know where I'm searching.
Thanks.
Sorry. My bad.
Knock over all the cards. Just all of them.
That's it.
Ashley.
I mean,
I'm well upset. I'm going to search another dungeon. Come on, Moogle.
did you draw, by the way?
No, you didn't give me one. Sorry. That's fine. Doesn't affect anything.
I've got 6 cards, just FYI.
Wait.
Blue one. Damn. Is that your Slim Jim?
Fatty McFatty, son.
Fatty McFatty! There we go. Take that down. Scatois. Ah, man.
You got Chocobo. You got. Oh man. You're ripped again.
Yeah.
So that's it, your turn ends as well.
My turn is done.
Alright, nice. Search your dungeon. This one.
And I've got a Moogle. 2 more in there.
Is that the one that's had both Behemoths as well? Wow, okay. I'm going to go for this one because that's the one.
Red. I feel like Natalie's going to win this.
Wow, what a joke. Let's go for this one. This has been my lucky pile. Done.
GG. Wow. That was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Well
3
done.
Moogles. That's crazy.
So Ashley, you lucked out unfortunately with the with, I think it was your second turn or third turn when you revealed the Earth Crystal.
That was brutal. Actually brutal.
And then you went ahead and took another turn, and it was the Behemoth after that.
Yeah.
And because you didn't have a skinny Chocobo, you had to reveal your hand. So obviously that made you prime target for Natalie and I, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was just really unlucky for you. But well done to Natalie on that one.
Yeah.
But overall, it enhances the game, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. It just puts another twist on it.
Mm.
It really does add replayability to the game because you can play Crystal Hunt and it's just a completely different game to this.
Yeah.
Even though it's with the same base deck. And
Yeah.
It's really, really, really nice. Really nice expansion.
I was actually shocked when they said they were going to make an expansion. I had no idea how they were going to, add to this basic pick a card from someone's hand kind of game. But no, it was really good. The only thing is, we were just talking, when we played with 3Player, the deck got down to like only a couple of cards, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where there was only a couple of crystals left in hand, and then really the game could go on for quite a long time if everyone's only got fat chocobos and only 2 crystals in hand. Everyone's just trying to steal from each other to get that last dungeon card, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it.
But luckily that hasn't happened with us yet. But all in all, I think it's a really good expansion.
Yeah, very good.
Mm.
Well played, Square.
Yes. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.